Mr. President, the delegation of Indonesia is compelled to exercise our right of reply to respond to the statement made by Vanuatu and Solomon Island, a quote by Tuvalu, Saint Vincent, and the Grenadines, concerning Papua and West Papua. Mr. President, this is one time too many that hoax and false allegations are circulated by individuals and economically motivated by separatist agenda of Papua and their supporters. Time and time again, the same fabricated and false accusations are thrown at us. This country are sadly blindfolded. They fail to understand, or more precisely, they refuse to understand. The province of Papua and West Papua have undergone massive development and progress. During the past 3 years, 4,325 kilometers road were built, 30 new seaports, 7 new airports, 2.8 million Papuan have free basic health care, 360,000 Papua students have free education, with economically growing at 9.21%, all make Papua and West Papua province are the fastest growing region in Indonesia. Mr. President, Papua and West Papua province are integral and sovereign part of Indonesia. They will always remain the part of Indonesia. These countries are foolishly deceived by individuals, I repeat, by individuals with separatist agenda to exploit the issues of human rights. If human rights are the heart of the issues, why we concerned we are not raised in the appropriate forum, namely the third cycle of the Universal Periodic Review of Indonesia at the United Nations Human Rights Council? If Indonesia has anything to hide at human rights issues in this day, and at the age of open technology, by now, everybody will know that such accusation even exists. Mr. President, Indonesia fails to understand how countries continue to support activities of separatists in other countries. Or is it a way to hide from one's domestic problem? Are these countries' human rights track record are perfect? Obviously, their motivation and this august body is to dismember the territorial integral of sovereign and independent nation. Such actions are illegal, must not be condoned, and violate the fundamental principle enshrined in the United Nations Charter. We cannot let this happen, we cannot let this continue on. Indonesia categorically rejects all accusations made by these countries and individuals with separatist agenda operating behind them. Mr. President, I would like to conclude by quoting an old proverb in Indonesia that says, "Menepuk air di dulang terpecik engkau sendiri," or loosely translated to, if you slap the water on the bucket, that be careful that the water will splash all over your own face. I thank you, Mr. President.